Well folks, this is the finished product of the bush knife. Warren's just made the scabbard for it. Yes, we did use an industrial sewing machine. But it's a very strong scabbard. It's weatherproof stitching on it, as we talked about before. The drain hole on the bottom to allow any water to drain out in wet weather, and this is very solid. It's good. Large hanger there. I use a 2-inch canvas bush belt, and so there's plenty of room there. And we used a stiffer part of the offcut of the peeled leather, just to give it a bit more strength, because it is a rather heavy knife. And Warren also, as we did with the that scabbard, is we put a fold over in the top with a plastic insert, and if there's a problem with the plastic insert, it's quite easy to pull it out and replace it or repair it. The plastic insert along this stitched edge here is actually stitched by the industrial sewing machine, so it's done in such a way that with the blade sits up against it, it's not going to cut the stitching at all. It's just the type of plastic that Warren decided to use and the way the machine stitched it. So it's a very solid sheath, hard wearing. It's not too flexible, and it's not too stiff. Bearing in mind, as I said, that this knife is a much heavier knife, and of course the scabbard has to be made accordingly. You don't want something that's too flimsy. This is the finished knife, and it's great. It's a beautiful knife. I really love it. In fact, I like it better than the original knife that we stenciled this off. Come up very well, and it's got a good edge on it. We did a bit of honing on the edge, and the thing now is to look after it, keep the wooden handle well waxed and oiled so it doesn't split, and of course keep an eye on any rust problems. It's going to have to be well oiled due to the nature of the steel, and treat the tang inside too, so if we get any moisture in there, we don't get the blistering effect of rust build up in there, causing problems with the wooden handle cracking or splitting over a given time period. So let's see if I can fit this in here one-handed. Goes in there like that. And that's it. That's a very snug fit. It's not going to rattle around, it's not going to move around. It's very snug, and don't know if I can do this up one-handed. Try it. And that's it. That's the finished product. So that looks great. Beautiful. Very pleased with that, and my sincere thanks to Warren for doing this for me. He certainly had the right tools and the skills to do it, and I've learned a lot just watching him do it, helping him out in whatever way I can, which wasn't much, but no, learned a lot. So there it is, folks. That's the end product of the DIY char forged knife blade video I made. I think it was early this year, something like that. Anyway, that's the end result of it. Looks great, love it. And that's just a new scabbard for one of my old bush knives, after this one's going to go into retirement. Served me well, but she's getting to the point where she's starting to wear it quite a bit. So that's about it, folks. Wrap this up. Great job, Warren. thanks very much. Learned a lot. And thanks to his skill, and yes, we did use modern tools to put this together, and it's turned out a very good job. I really like it. Alright, see you later folks.